When it comes to discussions about relationships and dating, much of the focus tends to be on the challenges faced by single women. However, it is equally important to shed light on the harsh realities that single men often encounter. Society may perpetuate stereotypes and expectations, but the truth is that single men face their own set of difficulties, emotional struggles, and societal pressures. In this video, we aim to delve deeper into the multifaceted challenges faced by single men and emphasize the need for empathy and understanding. 1. Unrealistic expectations. Single men are often bombarded with unrealistic expectations regarding their status, appearance, and achievements. Society places a great emphasis on men's ability to be providers, successful in their careers, and financially stable. From a young age, boys are often taught to suppress their emotions, be tough, and avoid vulnerability. This pressure can lead to feelings of inadequacy, anxiety, and a constant need to prove oneself. The expectation to conform to societal norms can be overwhelming, making it difficult for single men to embrace their individuality and pursue their own dreams and desires. 2. Loneliness and social isolation. While loneliness affects people of all genders, single men may experience a unique kind of isolation. Men are often conditioned to hide their vulnerability and to avoid seeking emotional support. This societal expectation can make it challenging for single men to build meaningful connections and express their emotions openly. The lack of a partner or a strong support system can lead to feelings of loneliness, impacting their mental health and overall well-being. It is important to create spaces and communities where single men can connect, share their experiences, and seek support without fear of judgment. 3. Stigma surrounding mental health. The stigma surrounding mental health can be particularly harsh for single men. Men are often expected to be strong, resilient, and self-reliant, which can discourage them from seeking help when facing emotional struggles. Consequently, many single men suffer in silence, battling anxiety, depression, and other mental health issues. Breaking down the stigma and encouraging open conversations about mental health is crucial for supporting single men in their journey towards emotional well-being. It is essential to promote a culture that values emotional intelligence, self-care, and seeking professional help when needed. 4. Navigating the dating world. While dating can be challenging for both men and women, single men face their own unique set of obstacles. The pressure to make the first move, fear of rejection, and societal expectations of masculinity can make the dating world an intimidating space. Moreover, the rise of online dating and hookup culture can lead to superficial connections, making it harder for single men to find genuine and meaningful relationships. It is important to encourage open communication, consent, and mutual respect in the dating arena, allowing individuals to connect on a deeper level beyond societal expectations and stereotypes. 5. Parental expectations and societal judgment. Society often places undue pressure on single men to settle down, start a family, and fulfill societal expectations of success. Parents, in particular, may have strong expectations about their sons' relationships, often pushing them towards marriage and creating an heir. Single men who choose a different path, such as focusing on their careers, personal growth, or simply not prioritizing romantic relationships, may face judgment and criticism. It is crucial to recognize that everyone's journey is unique and that societal norms should not dictate personal happiness or fulfillment. Here are a few example stories that illustrate the challenges faced by single men. John's struggle with emotional expression. John, a single man in his 30s, grew up in a household where expressing emotions was seen as a sign of weakness. Throughout his life, he had internalized the belief that men should be stoic and independent. However, as he navigated his adult life, he found it increasingly difficult to form deep connections and express his true feelings. John yearned for emotional support but feared being judged or perceived as weak. It was only when he joined a support group specifically tailored for men that he found solace and learned healthy ways to express his emotions. Mike's battle with societal expectations. Mike, a successful professional in his late 20s, faced constant pressure from his parents to settle down and start a family. Despite his personal aspirations and desires to focus on his career, he felt guilty for deviating from societal expectations. The constant questioning from family, friends, and even strangers made Mike question his own choices and left him feeling misunderstood and judged. It took time for Mike to assert his independence and realize that his happiness and fulfillment should not be defined solely by societal norms. David's experience in the dating world. David, a single man in his 30s, struggled with dating and forming meaningful connections. He often found himself caught between societal expectations of masculinity and the desire to be vulnerable and authentic. The fear of rejection and the pressure to conform to societal standards of success weighed heavily on him. David's experiences with online dating often left him feeling disconnected and disillusioned. However, when he focused on building genuine connections rather than conforming to societal expectations, he began to find more fulfilling and authentic relationships. Tom's battle with mental health. Tom, a single man in his 40s, silently battled anxiety and depression for years. He felt immense pressure to maintain a facade of strength and hide his struggles from others. The fear of being judged or seen as weak prevented him from seeking professional help or confiding in friends. It was only when he reached a breaking point that Tom mustered the courage to open up to a close friend. Through therapy and support, he learned that seeking help is not a sign of weakness but a courageous step towards self-care and healing. Alex's struggle with work-life balance. Alex, a single man in his 30s, was dedicated to his career and worked long hours to climb the corporate ladder. However, he found it challenging to strike a balance between his professional aspirations and his personal life. Society often portrayed successful men as being married with children, and Alex felt the pressure to conform to this ideal. As a result, he struggled with feelings of guilt and perceived a lack of fulfillment in his personal life. It took a conscious effort for Alex to redefine success on his own terms and prioritize his overall well-being. Mark's battle with stereotypes and masculinity. Mark, a single man in his 20s, didn't fit the traditional mold of masculinity. He enjoyed activities like cooking, gardening, and practicing yoga, which were often seen as feminine in society. Mark faced constant judgment and ridicule from peers who questioned his masculinity. The pressure to conform to societal expectations of what it means to be a man made him question his own identity and self-worth. It took time for Mark to embrace his authentic self and realize that true masculinity encompasses a range of qualities and interests. These stories highlight the diverse experiences and struggles faced by single men. Each narrative emphasizes the importance of creating an inclusive and supportive environment that encourages emotional expression, challenges societal expectations, and fosters genuine connections. By sharing these stories, we can raise awareness and promote empathy towards the unique challenges that single men face in their journey towards personal growth, fulfillment, and well-being. Conclusion. While the challenges faced by single men may not be as widely discussed, they are very real and deserve attention and empathy. It is essential for society to recognize and understand the pressures, expectations, and emotional struggles that single men experience. By fostering a more inclusive and compassionate environment, we can create a space where single men can feel empowered to embrace their individuality, seek emotional support when needed, and pursue their own unique paths in life. Ultimately, breaking free from societal norms and fostering genuine connections and understanding will contribute to a more inclusive and supportive society for all. It is time to acknowledge the harsh truth and work towards a world where single men can thrive without judgment or unrealistic expectations. Thanks for watching.